Welcome to Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. In business news today, Chief Development Financing Officer of the Jamaica National Group, Carlton Earl Samuels, is of the view that low levels of financial literacy among young people classified as Generation Y or those otherwise known as millennials may be impeding their ability to own property and create wealth for themselves. More from Cody and Barrett.
While addressing a panel discussion about the housing sector at the University of Technology Jamaica UTech, Mr. Samuels argued that although there are growing opportunities in the real estate market, particularly at the middle income level, many millennials were not prepared to take advantage of them because they were not sufficiently financially literate. He noted that financial literacy appeared to be especially low among millennials born in the 1990s, many of whom are now entering the job market and do not have a basic understanding of the mortgage process, savings, and investment. He observed that the focus for many millennials is first to acquire a depreciating asset, such as a motor vehicle, soon after they start working, which he said was not always necessary. Mr. Samuels asserted that some millennials were not saving or investing and were therefore unprepared for the costs involved in purchasing property, such as the deposit for the property or the funds to close the mortgage. Mr. Samuels acknowledged, however, that many were saddled by student loan debt and not all were thriving because of the generally low economic growth over the decades, although the climate is improving. Notwithstanding that, Mr. Samuels maintained that improving financial literacy levels could improve attitudes of thrift and investment among young people and noted that the JN Group, through its Be Wise Financial Empowerment Program and JN Way initiative in tertiary institutions, has been assisting to empower young people in the manner. Cody and Barrett, Frontline Business.
In what is expected to be the largest initial public offering IPO in Jamaica, investors will soon be able to purchase shares in Trans Jamaican Highway Limited, which owns and operates the country's toll road network. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke says the government, through state entity National Road Operating and Constructing Company NROC, has an agreement with Trans Jamaican's principal parent companies, Boyges Construction Concessions and Vinci, both headquartered in France, to acquire ownership of the firm. However, Dr. Clarke says the government has no plans to own Trans Jamaican Highway for any length of time. The decision has been made to list the company on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
National Commercial Bank was selected as the lead arranger for the IPO. Given the size or the likely size of the transaction, it will be necessary to have strong institutional participation, and we'll ensure that the distribution is such that institutions have a good chance of success in their applications.
Trans Jamaican Highway owns and operates the Kingston to Sandy Bay and Sandy Bay to Maypen legs of Highway 2000, along with the Portmore Causeway. In Friday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index advanced by 2,065 points to close at over 512,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 69 stocks, of which 34 advanced, 25 declined, and 10 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 26 points to close at 3,449. Stocks advanced for 138 Student Living, MG Packaging and Paper, Cargo Handlers, Caribbean Cement, and Caribbean Cream. Stocks declined for 1834 Investments, Access Financial Services, Barita Investments, Berger Paints, and Blue Power Group. Trading firm were Siboney Group, Derriman Trading, iCreate Limited, Iron Rock Insurance Company, and Jetcon Corporation. QWI Investments Limited was the volume leader with almost 8 million units, followed by Wigton Wind Farm Limited with over 6 million units, and Sagicor Select Funds with more than 2.5 million units. News in oil. Oil prices edged higher on Friday as an increase in U.S. jobs eased some financial market concerns that a slowing global economy could dent oil demand, but crude remained down more than 6% on the week and set for a second consecutive weekly decline. Brent crude futures rose 36 cents to $58.07 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures gained 2 cents to $52.47 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.